I'm very sorry. I am very sorry. I am very sorry.
Round 2.
I am very sorry.
Doc
I've got my sound on
Daisy.
now. I've got my sound on now.
No
I have turned my
audio.
sound on. I have turned my sound on
Billy
now. I've got my
Valentine.
sound on now.
No audio.
I have got my sound on. I have turned my sound on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Doc Holland Daisy. We are back, baby.
I'm sorry about that.
Steven running. Awesome back.
Can you guys hear me?
Billy Valentine.
Yes.
Got audio.
You got
Brock all
audio.
day.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So,
The freaking Oracle. Yes, we can hear ya.
okay, good. So, live stream has ended, it says on Rumble. Hold on. 4. Cool. Six watching on Rumble. Great. We're kicking ass. Is Robert back? Robert,
Freaking Oracle. Now I tell you my definition of and Widener, but you may not want to hear it, ha ha ha. Trending it.
no, it was not
Yo.
Widener, it was
Hoot and hell. Dumped us like a high school valley girl.
W-E-I-D or something like that, like Weidner. It's like Grant Weidner or something like that.
Why my? Good morning, Mr. Nate.
Good morning, Why Mine. Good morning, Hoot and Howl. Good morning, Trendy Nick. Good morning, freaking Oracle. Good morning, Brap All Day. Good morning, Billy Ballantyne. Good morning, Stephen Running. Good morning, Docky Hollandaisy. Good morning, Billy was first. Bro,
Robert the Connoisseur.
Robert,
Welcome back.
was it Grant Weidner, bro? I mean, you say Grant Bishop, but why am I thinking Grant Weidner? I think that's the guy who did the push-ups. It was the Grant Weidner dude. But I don't know what his YouTube channel is. But I remember watching him and going, dude, how is that guy doing so many fucking push-ups? Oh my God. Dude, I can do like I could probably do like 250 push-ups. I haven't tried. I've done I think I've done, the most I've ever done, I think was 215 in one set. This morning I did 100, I believe, in one set. The last 10, I lifted my arms up as high as I could and I was waving my whole body around. I was watching this yoga video, and yoga's pretty cool to incorporate into your workout.
No Ant is also RG Genetics.
Okay, not Grant Weidner, different guy. All right, he's not the push-up. Grant Bishop isn't the push-up guy. I think it's Grant Weidner, right? With the channel on YouTube. I wish I could find that fucking video. I don't know. It just popped up in my feed one day. You know? It was so weird. Just there he was, and I was like, whoa, dude. That dude used to watch my show.
The Connoisseur. I think you are right.
He can't sue? I think he already is.
Why my? Man bro, I tried hopping my 7-foot fence. I'm way out of shape.
Man, bro, I tried hopping my 7-foot fence. Bro, I saw a video of this guy trying to hop over a 3-foot fence, man. And his buddy did it in front of him and just hopped right over it. And then he went and hopped over it and he nutted himself, bro. And he was like, oh, and all of his friends are laughing. And he was laughing too, dude. He was like, yeah, man, I'm pretty much just the dumbest guy on the block today, you know? Oh, I was really feeling for that guy, man. Hey, Sean, the Orca guy, what's up, buddy? Why Mine, what's up? I think you are right, Robert the Connoisseur, about what? I think the article said he's suing.
Hi.
Didn't the article say he's suing?
LOL, that's hilarious.
Hunter
I feel for
Biden
him.
countersues. It says he's suing. Let's read the article. Hunter Biden sues laptop repair shop owner, citing invasion of privacy. Counter move against John
Robert
Paul
the
Mac Isaac
connoisseur.
escalates the legal battle
Push
surrounding
up
the president's
guy.
son at a sensitive moment. Hunter Biden has filed a sweeping countersuit against the computer repair shop owner who said that Biden dropped his laptop off and never claimed it. A legal action that escalates the battle over how provocative data and images of the president's son were obtained nearly 5 years ago. And the counterclaim, filed on Friday morning in U.S. District Court in Delaware, so it was filed. Biden and his attorneys say that John Paul Mac Isaac had no legal right to copy and distribute private information. They accuse him and others. I probably should have read this before we started arguing about it, Robert, huh? Had no legal right to copy and distribute private information. They accuse him and others of 6 counts of invasion of privacy, right? That's what I said without even knowing. Including conspiracy to obtain and distribute the data. Ooh, that's a whole other level of fucked up due to conspiracy, so... The 42-page filing goes into significant detail on the ways Hunter Biden's data became public, a development that propelled it into the maelstrom of the last presidential campaign and since January to the center of a Republican-led congressional investigation of the president's son. The lawsuit could draw further attention to a sordid chapter in Hunter Biden's life, one involving nude photos, sensitive audio, and a trove of personal texts and emails. The countersuit is in part an attempt by Hunter Biden and his lawyers to reframe the story, focusing it on a private citizen whose privacy was allegedly invaded, rather than a man who critics say traded on his father's name and benefited from his political connections. You know why? Because one has nothing to do with the other. And that's fair. He's any human being. And what did I tell you guys before I even read this article? I said it's how any human being would treat any other human being. And when you reverse the roles, you don't want your personal data being thrown all over the internet. I literally told you guys there's things on my computer that I don't want the whole world to see right now, on my phone, everywhere, man. No, I don't want my shit made public. It's fucking, that's horrifying what happened to Hunter Biden. So I ask you, with that perspective, would that be horrifying for you? And if so, do you see how whoever Hunter is, or whatever he's done in the past, has no bearing on some business violating his right to privacy and conspiring to spread that information? I mean, you think... which guy's the push-up guy?
Did it say Hunter never came to pick it up?
Yeah, Hunter never came to pick it up. But still, bro, even if, you have a like Robert said, you have a contract. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but of course he signed a contract.
Robert the connoisseur.
And that contract said,
no.
Hey man, this laptop, and maybe it says the data on it becomes the property of this shop if you don't come back in 30 days and pick it up. I don't know, that'd be a fucked up contract, and I wouldn't leave my computer anywhere that said that in the contract. I'd have to see the contract, and so would Robert, and so would anybody else that wants to, engage in this conversation.
Just chilling, it's freaking cold outside, so I'm snuggling with my GF's cat because my cat is being a jerk because he has to wait for more treats, LOL.
It's beautiful outside, it's wonderful, and the banana trees are gorgeous, and my cat is here, and I'm opening up the window all the way. Hi.
Sean, the orca guy. You called it nay.
Well, let's keep reading the article, because we're learning. I was talking out my ass before. The lawsuit could draw further attention to a sordid chapter in Hunter Biden's life, one involving nude photos, sensitive audio, and a trove of personal texts and emails. The countersuit is in part an attempt by Hunter Biden's lawyers to reframe the story, focusing it on a private citizen whose privacy was allegedly...
sun and slight wind, smiley face. Restream.io. Congratulations. You've received 100
traded
messages
on his father's
today
name and benefited from his political connections. As a result of Mac Isaac's unlawful agreement and his unlawful agreement. So, that's something worth looking at. It says unlawful agreement. Robert could be right, dude. It might have been in the fucking contract. I might owe you an apology after all. We'll see. As a result of Mac Isaac's unlawful agreement and his conspiracy, I've highlighted that. Let me show you guys. It's interesting. That's the highlighted part. And his conspiracy with others, Mr. Biden's personal data was made available to third parties and then ultimately to the public at large, which is highly offensive, causing harm to Mr. Biden and his reputation. Hey, you want to know what causes harm, Hunter? You human trafficking being the president of the, or the vice president of the United States' son. That's offensive. Yeah, this article is hilarious.
Like the connoisseur. Now that sounds like contract was illegal.
But, like you said, he signed it. Oopsie. The object of invading Mr. Biden's privacy and disseminating his data was not for any legitimate purpose but to cause harm and embarrassment to Mr. Biden. Wow. Object of invading Mr. Biden's privacy and disseminating his data was to cause harm and embarrassment. I guess that leads the guy from the laptop place to say, no, I was just trying to give America a view of who they've elected president of the United States and his son. You know, this is going to be a very interesting case. I wonder if it's going to go to court. And I think it's already in court. This is like a counter thing going on, right? The move is a response to a suit filed by Mac Isaac himself last year and amended several times since, alleging that Hunter Biden defamed him by saying he had allegedly accessed the data when in fact Mac Isaac contends the laptop became his property when it was abandoned in his shop. The repairman's suit also targeted CNN, Politico, the Biden campaign, and Representative Adam Schiff. Hunter Biden's decision, this is crazy, Hunter Biden's decision to respond with an aggressive legal challenge of his own intensifies the battle with his critics. Just as...
I'm the Orca guy. Pretty sure Hunter Biden is so compromised who knows what is out there that shouldn't be.
Well, human trafficking is pretty bad. Well on crack is pretty bad, bro. I don't know what's worse than human trafficking, well on crack, and maybe distributing crack and, like, you know, possibly dealing in crack. It's pretty bad when you're the son of the President of the United States of America. Chairman of the House Oversight Committee prepares a high-profile investigation into the president's son. The dynamic could become an awkward distraction for President Biden, who's expected to launch his re-election bid within weeks. Hunter Biden is seeking a jury trial to determine any compensatory and punitive damages. The suit also asks the court to require Mac Isaac and others to return any copies or partial copies of any data belonging to the president's son. Give it back! We want it back! Hey man, I got some pictures of some hoes in there. Some of that coke I had was pretty bad. I got some pictures of some lines that I had laid out on a mirror. I need all that back, bro. That was basically the content, right? Human trafficking and drugs. It marks the first legal filing from Hunter Biden and his attorneys since his laptop emerged as a point of interest, an intense interest, for the president's political adversaries, and it reflects a newly aggressive approach by a legal team that Hunter Biden put in place in recent months. That team had previously sent criminal referrals and cease and desist missives to various people, but this is the first time the attorneys have formally gone into court. Hunter Biden's lawyer and newly aggressive strategy targets his critic. Okay. Still, the legal move required delicate positioning by the president's son, who has never explicitly confirmed the laptop was his. Well, I think in filing this countersuit, he's pretty much confirming the laptop's his. You've done damage to me with information on my property. This This is so stupid. Oh my god. All right. Hunter Biden, I feel stupid just reading this. Hunter Biden is not, and it's the Washington Post, who I fucking hate, but I gotta say, as stupid as I feel reading this, this is really good reporting on their part. They did a really good job on this, and as I read this, I know you guys are getting the whole story, so good job to WAPO, who I can't stand. I literally have them blocked on Twitter because of their misinformation bullshit. But anyway. Hunter Biden does not concede in his lawsuit that he dropped off the laptop, received an invoice, or neglected to pick it up. In response to such claims by Mac Isaac, the filing states Mr. Biden is without knowledge sufficient to admit or deny the allegations. So he doesn't know if his laptop broke and then needed it fixed, so decided to take it to a repair place. That's pretty cracked out. Holly!
Hi, Nate.
Were your ears burning this morning, Holly? Hello. But he does acknowledge that some of the data that has been released publicly belongs to him and concedes that Mac Isaac could have obtained it in April 2019.
So why not slander also? Sean, the Orca guy. IAEE Hunter Biden is being linked to some dark stuff.
Because it's not slander, bro.
Holly Horn. I found you.
It's not slander, bro. You know, showing videos that somebody made of themselves isn't slander. Showing somebody videos of somebody smoking crack or dealing in human beings, trafficking.
Horn.
Not slander, bro.
Not slander.
But,
facts.
But they conspired to get this information out. They've got something. They might have something there. And they violated his right to privacy. And that's a whole other thing. It's not slander, but it's violating his right to privacy. And that's another charge. It's a different area. I cannot blow smoke rings in these high winds, so.
Slander is when you cause harm to income from info. Putting out slander is not always untruth.
But this is content from Hunter Biden himself. It's not like somebody's spreading information, misinformation, or something. This is stuff that they obtained from the source. So if I was gonna slander somebody,
what about reporting a criminal offense?
I would think it would be publicly stating misinformation about somebody. You know, like calling someone a pedophile. That's not. I would think that would be slandering them. If someone is a pedophile and I say publicly they're a pedophile, then that's just stating facts. Do you see the difference there? I mean, slander's not just income. Slander is you're hurting someone's reputation. You know? But why not slander?
The connoisseur. Slander has to do with money lost.
I didn't know that. What's the definition of the word slander? To cause financial.
Robert the connoisseur.
To cause financial harm.
You are right, depending on state.
No, Rob. Slander. The action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. That's it. That's slander. It's got nothing to do with money lost. The action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. That's exactly what I said, right? Make false or damaging statements about someone. Like I said, if I call someone a pedophile and they're not a pedophile, I'm slandering them. If I call someone a pedophile and they are a pedophile, I'm just telling facts. I'm reporting the news. Right? Don't hate me because I Google, but I like to know the definitions of words, and as you can tell, I already understood the definition of that one. You might have a point, and there might be slander going on there. You know? There might be, but it would have to be investigated. I don't see any, but there might be. There's a lot going on. You know? Hunter Biden's a pretty bad dude, bro. I mean, it's almost as bad as you get. You know, I wonder if he's murdered anybody and gotten away with it. Or been responsible for somebody getting killed. You know? Okay, so let's move on with this because there's still more. It says, this is not admission by Mr. Biden that Mac Isaac or others in fact possessed any particular laptop containing electronically stored data belonging to Mr. Biden, the filing says. Rather, Mr. Biden simply acknowledges that at some point, Mac Isaac obtained electronically stored data, some of which belonged to Mr. Biden. Hunter Biden argues that even Mac Isaac did have his unclaimed laptop, if Mac Isaac did have his unclaimed laptop, Delaware law would have restricted his ability to access or distribute the data on it. There it is. So it's all about that Delaware law, which we don't know, but then I had a feeling there was going to be something illegal in the law that pertained to disseminating this information from someone's machine that you were hired to work on. Seems like a violation of that business dealing that would be covered under law. So here, I continue. Mac Isaac and his allies have often pointed to a signed receipt saying that any property not retrieved after 90 days would be forfeited, but Biden's attorneys say that agreement had flaws. The boilerplate terms, they say, were contained in small print at the bottom of the page, well below the signature line. Delaware law says that personal property is only deemed abandoned after 1 year, and that certain steps have to be taken, such as posting public notices, asking that the owner retrieve the property, and contrary to Mac Isaac's claim that property left in his shop is abandoned property after 90 days, he admits in his recently published book and in other media appearances that he actually began accessing what he claims he had in his possession as Mr. Biden's data long before 90 days had expired from when he claims any property or data was left in his shop, the suit states. It keeps going, man, and going and going. And I'm not going to read anymore. I mean, it keeps going and going and going. Are we done with this, guys? Can we move on to something else? Let's smoke. I don't think we want to talk about this anymore, do we? You guys are on Rumble? Let me know. I know you guys hate the Bidens, man. I know you hate Hunter Biden. And if you guys want to hear more about this, I'll gladly read it. But I'd be sitting here reading for another 15 minutes, maybe longer if I stop and make a comment every once in a while, man.
Robert the Connoisseur. Wait on SEC, I show you law her.
The law here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got a case. The lawyer seems like he's researched it. We could keep going through, but nobody... Chili Dog, hello. Nobody in the chat wants to pursue it. Nobody on Rumble is saying they want to pursue it. 28 viewers so far on the show on Rumble. Right now, currently, we have 7 people watching. Thank you to all 7 of you over there. 17 of you watching. That's 24 people. Thank you so much overall. Thank you, guys. 24 people watching the show. I can't believe I have the numbers I've wanted for so long. It makes me so happy. And I always promised you guys these shows would go longer if there were more people here. That's all I need, man. And I keep the shows going when there's a lot of people watching.
The Connoisseur. Title 12, Section 1441 of the Oklahoma Statutes, Oklahoma Stat Tick.
Oklahoma.
12. Section 1441 define libel as a false or malicious unprivileged publication by writing, picture, or effigy or other fixed representative.
Dude, libel is not slander. Slander and libel are two different things. You said slander. But you're looking at Oklahoma. They're in did I say Delaware? They're in Delaware.
Connoisseur. That is slander under OK law. Robert the Connoisseur.
False rules, unprivileged
like I said, depend on state. Holly Horn.
Or malicious.
Slander is verbal. Libel is written.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. All right. Yeah, well, you said it. The guy's, I'm surprised he hasn't been charged with a crime, man. Because that you just said, I mean, it depends on Delaware, but you said malicious. It says or. It says false or malicious, unprivileged publication. Which that is. I mean, that was malicious. I mean, look up the definition of malicious. To cause harm. With meaning to cause harm. That's what malicious means. You're trying to cause harm. I'll look up the definition right now. Watch this. Malicious. Intending or intended to do harm. Hey, man, I'm not a human dictionary, I swear, guys. I'm getting lucky a couple times today, that's all. So, let's smoke to me being lucky twice. Lightning has struck twice. I got definitions word for word. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Holly. Cheers, Robert. Cheers, Chili Dog. Cheers, Billy and Josh and Scoob and all of you that are over there and everyone that's watching on Rumble. And listen, once again, thank you all for taking time out of your day to come into the show and hang out with me. That's a big deal. That makes all of you guys a big deal, and I really appreciate all of you guys doing that. I'm serious. And
cheers.
I'm doing this when we smoke Chili every time because I feel like I need to keep telling you guys.
You're just smarter than the average bear.
I love it that you guys are all here, so thank you. Cheers. The average bear, not always, but sometimes.
Chili Dog. Cheers. Crawlin' 4 coins. Cheers.
Yeah, I don't want to read the rest of this Hunter Biden laptop story. There's a lot. Put it in the archive.
Dog. Just tried a new strain Alien OG, maybe a new favorite.
So, you can't really... Alien OG? Dude, that's not a new strain. You mean, Chili, you mean it's new for you?
The Connoisseur.
My goodness.
Delaware requires info to be false, so I see why it is not on now. Smiley face.
I should pull up. I bet you I've got a
Chili
show
Dog.
labeled Alien OG. Let me see.
New to me.
Let me see if I can find one. Yeah, new to you. I got you. Okay, yeah, it's been around a long time. I know I actually had interactions with the breeders of Alien OG. So,
dog. The dispensary just started carrying it.
Wow. Videos. I want to search across my channel. I always forget how to do this. Search. No. Damn, I never know how to do this, bro. You gotta go to your channel and then go to videos. Where's that search come up at? Search. And that's the wrong search. You gotta go into your studio and then go to content and then go to search across your channel. There it is. Alien Overlord. No, we had Alien. It was Alien Overlord.
My channels.
4 coins.
Because then it doesn't matter which Facebook I fire up or if I'm on YouTube or whatever, you'll catch the show from the beginning.
My bad.
When it's live, and I know a lot of you like to do that. Now he's coming to Denmark in September to visit the Queen of Denmark. There's a lot of people there. He's ready for demonstration. Pierre Knudsen, good. I hope they demonstrate. I hope they give the president a lot of shit, because that's what he deserves. He's such a fucking moron.
Robert the Connoisseur. Wish our dispos carried older strains, wedding cake crosses or Gelto crosses. LOL, I will stick to Homao. I just got rid of Alien OG the other day. It was pretty good, but came from Cali.
Bro, this thing...
Teresa, she's just what? It's just some fortune teller that watches my show, obviously. And then the fortune teller is just parroting my information. Anita, hey, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Thanks for asking.
I'm going to speed this up.
They're just fucking watching my show. Yeah, go inland, buy property, stay away from the coastline. There's nothing about telling fortunes to determine that, Teresa. You already knew that because you listened to me. I told you we're having, climate change, global warming. We're going. The oceans are rising, and people are gonna have to move inward. Everybody already knows this. So it's like, oh, let me read your palm. Oh, you must move away from the coastline. Yeah, we know. It's not a fortune teller. I don't believe in that bullshit anyway. It's me. It's fucking just what they call common sense. Common sense, just sense.
Uh-oh, he's going to make me want to smoke. This guy makes me want to smoke. Grab my bong and smoke. Put some cannabis in and smoke. Put OG in and smoke. Get real high now and smoke some cannabis now.
And that guy, Michael Collins, that's on his partner there.
That guy's cool.
He does the worst Bernie Sanders AIC does the worst Bernie Sanders impersonation. Doesn't sound anything like him.
Nope.
And everyone's
you
like,
gotta do it like this if you're gonna talk like Bernie Sanders.
My Bernie Sanders.
You gotta put your hands up like this.
I'm a much better Bernie.
That's how you gotta do Bernie Sanders.
I've got Bernie in my blood. Michael Collins obviously has no Bernie in his blood.
He's not a very good.
He needs to just stick with that. Thank you very much. Bernie 2020. I don't believe in fortune. I can't do it without both hands. I need both. If I'm holding a bong in one hand, it suffers. Seriously, it suffers. I need 2 hands in order to do that impersonation. I don't believe in fortune telling either. Yeah, right.
Why is your hair tied
Psychics.
back? Dude, this was like
the weak-minded.
This was like an interrupted show. It started in a weird spot.
I don't want to cap this. What am I doing? I want to leave that open.
I think I got interrupted and kept going, and it started over again.
One bong hit, and I'm ripped. Okay, quarter of the hour. Okay, wait. We're doing retros. 7:10. If you're keeping up with me, please keep up with me. I'm gonna have a really hard time smoking this Alien Overlord. Keeping up with y'all.
So let's go.
Okay, this isn't
Alien Overlord.
Come on in. Let's do this.
Let's smoke.
Cheers.
Cheers. No law regarding cannabis, everybody. Cheers. Robert, Crawling for Coins, Chili Dog, everyone on Rumble, everyone, thanks for taking time out of your day to smoke with us. Cheers. Means a lot.
Chili Dog. Cheers. Robert the Connoisseur. Cheers.
Overlord of Buds. That Alien Overlord's a great name. It really is powerful. Oh boy. Holy moly, shamoles. Kathy smokes along. Teresa smokes along. Truth says cheers. Carol Potts from Facebook says hello. Let me say hello to all my viewers that are coming in from DLive, from Periscope, from Twitch, from 4 Facebook channels, from 2 YouTube channels, and let me give a big thank you and a shout out to Restream.io, who makes all that possible. You can do that for free unless you're doing on multiple Facebooks and multiple YouTube, where I'm paying for that. I'm paying for that service. Let's pull up another Facebook.
$1,000 a year for that.
Boom. Litcast. Look at everyone. Look at Litcast over there on DLive. Fucking A. I love seeing that. Periscope, DLive, Twitch. Where's my Twitch? Where's my D? Where's my Periscope? Aaron Newton, what's up, buddy? How's it going? That's crazy that you can link up all the chats. I know, right? Not if you're on Facebook. I mean, some of them won't show all the chats, but some of them do.
I can see the waterfall falling in the background.
DLive shows all the chat. I believe that Twitch shows all the chats from everywhere. You see the Facebooks. You see the YouTube. You see the Periscope. You see my chat. Even if you're on Facebook, you won't see my chat. If I type something in, you won't see it on Facebook. It doesn't jive. Where does happiness come from? That's a great question. Happiness, Dion Brown. Happiness comes from within. Happiness can be found within, okay? Happiness comes from inside your head and inside your heart. It's really simple. Anyone can find happiness anywhere, you know? How do you think John McCain survived all of those years being tortured daily?
Wow.
In a prison encampment in...
Went to John McCain.
I believe it was Vietnam. Think about that.
That was weird.
You know, he had to find some kind of happiness to keep him going every day. You know, you're getting tortured. You're having people fuck with you. They're not letting you sleep. They're hurting you. They're physically hurting you. You know, and he had to survive that. You got to have
like Ron
happiness,
DeSantis
man. How do guys
torturing
in prison
you
on
all
death row
day?
find that? How do people that lose everything, they lose their limbs, they have nothing left? You know, someone with a horrible disease or someone that's bedridden, they can't take care of themselves. How can they find happiness? And yet they can. You know, it's from within. That's it. You know, you can be in what you think is the greatest relationship in the world and derive your happiness from those relationships. But let me tell you something. If that relationship crashes and you're relying on that relationship for your happiness, what do you have left? Right? Now, it just so happens that I get more happiness out of the relationship that I'm in with Donna than any other relationship I've ever had in my entire life. You know, and that's what happens when you really fall in love with somebody. And the one thing I've had to do, we've been apart, we've been separated for so long, is to find some happiness to keep me going. I pine. I'm pining for Donna. I long for her. I can't wait for her to be back.
Oh.
Understand? It's like you have to take the pain and you have to put the pain somewhere else. Fuck your flag, Jacobite. What's up, buddy? You know better. Jacobite, you know better. Fuck your flag.
Jacobite.
Dakota. You're welcome. What helped, Dakota? Something about telling you how to do a climate control
Jacobite warrior.
21 years. I'd be lost if that was fun. Nick, I understand.
Jacobite
you know?
weed warrior.
It's a horrible, horrible thing. But remember this. Time heals all wounds, but some of those wounds never heal all the way. All right, cannabis isn't just for all. Everybody, cheers.
Cheers. I can't keep up with them. How do you people do it? I'm already high, man, from that last bong rip.
Hey, I was just thinking about you this morning, bro.
I'm just coasting.
Yeah, this is bro. It is 4:20 in Newfoundland. Cheers, guys.
Dude, do you know how many people are watching the show right now? Oh my god.
I was like, that kind of had an orangey flavor. Aren't I?
Are you guys enjoying the old
that's right, I
school
had to take a dab
shot?
of
Here,
orangey.
I'll turn that off. I just wanted to see us smoke some Alien Overlord, which was cool because that came from someone that I met through Donna, so that's really cool. That was 3 years ago, it says. It doesn't give a date on that video, but it says if I go to edit video, I can get the date of it. When was that put up? Or maybe not. When was the date of this, man? Wouldn't it say on here? Under details?
Chili dog. Donna was cool.
Yeah, Donna was cool. Donna was cool. Is that a age restricted? Okay, cool. We're good. Visibility 18 and up. How many views does that video have? I don't even know. It doesn't. They don't show you all the information anymore. It's such bullshit.
This is bro.
It's got 41 views. That's cool. If you guys want to watch an old video, I'll put it in the chat for you. Watch it later. It's only got 41 views. It's like unwatched, man. Think about that. Like no one else has ever seen that. 41 people have watched that video. You know? It's crazy. Yeah, so I don't know the exact date. I swear he knows when I'm zooming in on him. You know? Gives you that sideways look. Why you beesling, little beesel? That's beesling right there. Why you beesling, beesel? Little kill tank, bro. I thought today was Saturday, everybody. I texted my buddy, I was like, what's up? He's like, work? I'm like, on Saturday? He goes, I don't know. And then I'm like, oh shit, I thought today was fucking Saturday. He's like, dude, every day is Saturday for you, bro. Oh. Hey, bees, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you like your little Beazle Beach? Where you get your water? You like that, don't you? I built it just for you, bees. Your own little beach. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, bro. How's it going? No, man, I'm sitting there watching a video, doing my show, watching a video of Rogie on my creek. Yeah, it's 11:45 in the afternoon here. It's almost noon. Yeah. Yeah, three hours. Yeah, well, would you like to help in the company? Okay, I thought you guys will have fun, man. Yeah, she's gonna help me with the glass and you know, packing some of the other things she knows how to pack really well. That's fun. I'll call them and see what day's fine, and you know, that's great. I'll get them in touch with you. I'll give them your number. You guys can just coordinate. Okay, great. Well, why don't you text them, bro, and say, hey, come out anytime, you know, whenever you guys are ready. And we can have it transported, or if you guys want to drive it, we can do whatever. I mean, yeah. And also, I think if you go up in the attic, there might be a bunch of empty boxes up there. Okay, cool. 8 feet of snow. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit, man. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, I got one picture. Nice. Nice. And they're all are they just cruising across in a straight line?
No, they were staying still and they were bouncing around and that were
Okay, that's crazy. You're lucky. All right. Okay, man, cool. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. What? Yo, what? Anytime. Anytime, brother. It's okay, though? Good. God, I can't believe 8 feet of freaking snow up there, bro. Oh, my goodness. You use that grader at all? No? Damn, I bet that thing will fire right up, too, bro. God, okay. That's awesome. Take care. Okay, bye. Dude, he hasn't even fired up the grader, bro. Holy shit. 8 feet of snow. 8 feet of snow. He's like, you do not want to be here. It has been hell. Wow, man. Oh. The fuck. So they're ready, man. Dino's going to go over there and hopefully my friend Lily will go over and they'll start packing up everything, man, Get everything into boxes. Get that house cleared out. Ah. 8 feet at my house in California.
8 feet at your house?
Yes. He says it was a fucking nightmare. Dude, this phone is completely charged.
Chili dog.
This phone is completely charged. So that's, yeah. Oh my God, no. No, we're not talking about any of that. Okay, let me get rid of that. I'm just not even gonna delve into that shit. Let's bring up the crypto market because it's since I crashed, it's down. It's not on my screen. Notice there's no information, there's no data up here. You guys notice that? Watch this. Watch for all the numbers go. Boom. Notice that now? All right, check this out. Let's see. Here, watch this. Boom. You don't often get to see me set that up, but that's pretty cool. Where are we at? $26,438 Bitcoin. I'd love to ask Nick Brown. Nick, are you here? Nick, a long time ago, Bitcoin was at like fucking 48,000. Nick's like, should I buy some? I was like, yeah, you should definitely buy some, bro. He got like $20 worth or something like that.
New Yorker guy.
I want to know where it's at.
Enjoying the show
$20
for sure.
is, Kind of curious because that was a long time ago and it's just been dropping. Since then, it just fell every day. Got lower, lower, lower. There's one of the crypto guru dudes out there, whoever, is saying that it's going to go back down to 15,000. Retest 15. It's just going to go whop. And then go back up again. For more people to buy in. To give people an opportunity to buy in. There's a whale out there who wants to let everybody have them an opportunity so that they can buy in. The show for sure. You guys wouldn't believe how many people are watching the show now. It's crazy. Look, all portfolios 6,800,000. Do you guys see that? It's not. I don't have $6 million. That's funny. That's from something, I don't even want to explain it. It's one day my Shiba Inu fucking freaked out or something. Oh, Saitama. And the Saitama said it was worth like millions of dollars. And I was like, I'm going to make a portfolio with just that in it. That's so funny. I'm going to take that out of my portfolio and put it in a separate portfolio. So that adds all my portfolios together. But I don't need to be watching that Saitama. That's just funny. But I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere there is somebody who is holding this much Saitama. I mean, who's got $6.4 million worth of Saitama because of what it did. They knew what they were doing. If I was holding, how many coins? It's 3,180,000,000 Saitama coins, and the average buy price was 0.000000008, and now it says it's 0.002. Saitama's actually looking good, man. Holy shit. Not really over the 30-day. Wow, I don't know what the fuck. This is crazy. $24 million worth of Saitama. So funny. Never mind. Don't even look at that. That's just stupid. I don't hold a bunch of Saitama. I don't even know how much Saitama I have. I have to look at my main portfolio and see if it's even in there, and I don't think it is. I think it got deleted. Yeah, it says discontinued currency. 0.000000008. Had 3,390,000,000. That's what it says. That I've got that much Saitama somewhere, but it says that was my buy-in price. But for some reason, Saitama did something, and I don't know. I have to look for my Saitama. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. I don't know where my Saitama is. But I know it's only worth like a few bucks. These all say negative. Are any of them close to flipping? Let's see.
Freaking Oracle.
$300.
That's the old Saitama contract.
At $300, it'll flip. It's the old Saitama contract. I don't know. I have to look and see what I have. Look at this one, man. This one is negative $26 away from going into the positive. But it says I don't have a lot of it. This one says I'm $68 away. Dojal on Mars. $68 away on Terra Classic. I've only got a little bit of these though. You know, like $100 or whatever. This one $184 away from breaking even. 261 on Avalanche, breaking even. This is not Cosmos is $920 away from breaking even, and then it shows right here. I've got both Polygon and Polygon, Matic, and Harmony One. Both of those are way above. They're both $9,000 in profit. So, depending on what Celsius gives me back, it will be what this number really is. Right now, I have I can look at the Harmony and just add this. So, right now, I've got $63,000 worth of Harmony. That's 3 million coins. And that's worth $63,000. So I've got that much Harmony. And then it's at $137,000 in my offline wallet. So, what did I say, $63,000 of Harmony? So I've got $200,000 of crypto, not 335, not 336,000. Somewhere about 200,000. That's where I'm at. Until Celsius gives me some of it back. Supposedly it's 75% in the form of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USD, but I don't want USD. You can give me Bitcoin and Ethereum, that's okay, but Ethereum would be great. They said July. Okay. So, I'm in contact with my friends in California. They're going to be moving me out of that house for the most part. So I wonder if a car hauler can haul a trailer on it. I bet they can. Or they probably need a special trailer for it. I got 2 trailers in California. A nice dump trailer and my covered trailer. Dump trailer's double axle, it's huge. High walls. You know?
Dog. Yes, a car hauler can carry it.
A car hauler could take my trailer? Yeah, I just assume. I mean, what I'd pay for gas to have them drive it across, and then the value taken off the vehicle, bringing it across the country. I think I'm just better off throwing it, filling it up with my guitars, and some of my artwork, stuff that I want like right now. Putting it on a trailer and just bringing it over here. But I was always, it was like having it there because if I'm visiting and there's a car there that I can use. But, I really don't have the ability to walk away from this situation here in this house. I'd love to. It'd be fun to go visit California again. At the same time, my issue is with my father and my mother, So, not going to be able to travel with my dog and my cat. Not be able to leave my dog with my mom. This is just a list of issues that I really don't have the ability to sort through. It's just easier to just have my stuff packed up. And, they need to be together. Those people need to hang out and have fun together because they're all good people. And Mark doesn't need to be sitting up there by himself all the time, And Mark's fun to hang out with, man, And Dino's fun to hang out with. And they'll both get shit done, too. They're both bust-ass motherfuckers. $59 views. Wow, really? 66 views. 140 views. Endorphin Live at the Shovelhead. 140 views. Otter. 63 views. The Moron Whisperer. 126 views. This is the bear that chased me, 110 views. It's funny. My analytics are getting better. Only negative 21 followers in the last 28 days on my main channel instead of negative 23 or 24, I think it was the other day. My views, 7,000 views in the last 28 days. getting all these views and for some reason can't seem to retain subscribers. They just keep bleeding off and bleeding off and bleeding off. Let's get that off the screen because that's not making me feel any better. What are we doing here, folks? 7 on the Rumble Sphere. What? International Criminal Court issues arrest warrants for Vladimir Putin and woman at center of an alleged scheme to deport Ukrainian children to Russia.
What's he doing?
He's cleaning
Why
the
is there a
trash
video
cans.
playing?
Oh boy. Meeting a new young homeowner?
Dude, shut the fuck up, you fucking morons at CNN. Why, when I click on an article, do you start playing a video in the top corner? You guys are idiots. And you wonder why you have the worst fucking ratings in 9 years. What did you do? The International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants for Russian President Vladimir Putin and Maria Belova, a member of Putin's government, and announced in a news release Friday. Belova is the official at the center of the alleged scheme to forcibly deport thousands of Ukrainian children to Russia. The ICC said both Putin and Belova are allegedly responsible for the war crime of unlawful deportation of population, in parentheses, children, and that of unlawful transfer of population, children, from occupied areas of Ukraine to the Russian Federation. Some key background. According to the U.S. and several European governments, Putin's administration has carried out a scheme to forcibly deport thousands of Ukrainian children to Russia, often to a network of dozens of camps where the minors undergo political re-education. Belova's efforts specifically include the forced adoption of Ukrainian children into Russian families, the so-called patriotic education of Ukrainian children, legislative changes to expedite the provision of Russian Federation citizenship and Ukrainian children, and the deliberate removal of Ukrainian children by Russia's force. I'm sorry, I was just thinking while I was reading that. And the U.S. Treasury said in September, this is what they did to my relatives. This is what Russia did. This is why I'm 75% Russian, guys. Years ago, my great-grandparents were in, they were in the eastern, the European bloc countries there that were next to Russia, and Russia decided to impose Russian will over the people. They went and they invaded, and then they took the kids, they redistributed people, and they raped and basically inserted Russian into those countries. And I was the the result of what Russia did to one of those countries, man. So, or several. So as I was reading through this, I realized this is the exact, what Putin is doing is the exact same thing that they did before he was even born. Russia's been doing this, and this is who he's learned from. And he thinks, since the people that he obviously reveres, the old leadership of the USSR, he thinks they're, who he should pattern his ruling after today. He goes and he sees what they did, and he decides to do the exact same thing. Her government title is Commissioner for Children's Rights in the Office of the Russian President. The ICC statement Friday said there are reasonable grounds to believe that Mr. Putin bears individual criminal responsibility for the aforementioned crimes, both for having committed the acts directly or through others in his command, and for its failure to exercise control properly over civilian and military subordinates. Fair enough. Russia has characterized reports of forcible relocation as absurd and said that it does its best to keep minors with their families. If Putin were to allow those children to go back to their families, their Ukrainian families, maybe he could appeal to the ICC and say, hey, man. And they have to take her and lock her up, too. Russia has characterized reports of forcible relocation as absurd and said it does its best to keep minors with their families. The ICC announcement comes just days after several U.S. news outlets reported the court was planning to open 2 war crimes cases tied to the invasion of Ukraine and issue arrest warrants against several people. According to the New York Times, the ICC was set to first open a case on Russia's alleged abduction of Ukrainian children. Then a second case would focus on Moscow unrelentingly targeting civilian infrastructure, including water supplies and gas tanks. The cases would represent the first international charges to be brought since the start of Russia's war. Russia's war. And come after months of work by special ICC investigation teams, according to the New York Times. Russia's war. All right, whatever. Russian forces partially exhausted in Bakhmut, one Ukrainian soldier says. That's the reporting from CNN. One Ukrainian soldier told us this. Okay. White House says it has deep concerns about Chinese attempts at brokering peace in Ukraine. Oh, I bet you do, because, oh boy, what happens if Russia starts giving power to all the countries out there? And America gets nudged out of the deal. Oh, you made enough money off the war. Don't bitch so much. Vessel with 2 bodies, 3 tons of cocaine intercepted in Pacific Ocean. 2 bodies. Dude, what the fuck? Look at that thing. It's a semi-submersible.
Can we get a puppy, Mom?
It was a semi-submersible ship. Submersible. And when I go down in my little yellow submarine, it had 2 dead people and nearly 3 tons of cocaine. Yeah, I have a feeling that if it was a full 3 tons, they wouldn't be dead people on board. We were short 3 tons, yeah, and 2 people died in the boat. Don't get high off your own supply, pirates. So, yeah, the Navy intercepted 2 dead people and 2 in poor health were also found on the vessel. Colombia. The rescued men appear to be suffering from inhalation of toxic fumes caused by fuel problems inside the boat. Oh. The roughly 50-foot long ship was found floating in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Colombia. There's a picture of it here. There's a video of them kind of boarding it and shit. It's semi-submersible. And it's got that hatch right there. They open the hatch. And I guess everything goes in and out that one little hatch right there. There were 4 people in there. It's going to Central America. That was it. Next bullshit, please. New footage shows mid-air encounter on U.S. drone was deliberate. Yeah. We know it was deliberate. That's not new footage. Fuck off. That's fun. Russia's war in Ukraine again with that bullshit. Thank you. 40-second video.
We don't have a voice. We don't have any power, and I get it. I understand it. You know, if I could get someone like a Ron Placone or a Graham Elwood or name a podcaster, Lee Camp, to just come into my show,
Good morning.
see what I'm saying, and maybe type something supportive in my chat once. You know, I would probably die of a fucking heart attack. No one watches this show. Even the people who act like they're my friend or they don't want to come here and deal with this. For those of you who take the time to deal with me and to listen to me go through this and process, thank you. I know it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. You know, it's a little challenging. We don't have a voice, we don't have any power, and I get it. I understand it. You know, if I could get someone like a Ron Placone or a Graham Elwood or
Oh, you guys want to hear 22 seconds of our vice president sounding like a dumb shit? Here, you might appreciate this.
Was there any discussion in the White House about what the blowback would be for approving the Willow Oil project? Because people have gotten quite upset about it. I think there's some protesters outside right now.
Well, I think that the concerns are based on what we should all be concerned about, but the solutions have to be and include what we are doing in terms of going forward, in terms of investments.
Was there any discussion in the White House about what the blowback?
Did any of that make sense to you guys at all, what she just said? You guys, look at what this dumb stump just said. Try to make sense of it.
I think that the concerns are based on what we should all be concerned about.
The concerns are based on what we should all be concerned about. And she puts her hands out there like she's making sense about something.
But the solutions have to be and include what we are doing in terms of going forward.
The solutions have to be what we are doing in terms of going forward, in terms of investments.
In terms of investments.
What?
That's the big answer, guys.
Was there any discussion in the White House about what the blowback would be for approving the Willow Oil project? Because people have gotten quite upset about it. I think there's some protesters outside right now.
Well, I think that
I think we have to keep investing. What? Why did you answer his question, Kamala? You didn't even make sense. God, you're such a dumb stump. You are a dumb stump. God, man. That's what you are. They've come up with a way to make toilets lean forward now so it's less comfortable for employees, so they spend less time in the bathroom. 14-degree tilt. Downward. Like a dump truck. Because that's what you are to your freaking employer. You're fucking garbage to be dumped out. You want to hear CNN cry about Ukraine losing this war?
Let me just talk about the latest reports from the front line. There is a very alarming interview and report from the Washington Post on the Eastern Front, quoting a Ukrainian, I believe a lieutenant or a colonel, basically saying that we do not have enough people. We do not have enough trained troops anymore. We're losing our best people. We are not getting all that's being promised by you all in the West in time for right now. How have you heard this? And how alarmed does that make you feel?
That is frustrating, and we have heard that as well, and that's why some weeks ago I made the proposal on the European level to do this, use this same mechanism as we did with the vaccines, that we provide the funds and European Commission will directly procure the ammunition so that the defense industry could also boost their production. What is the problem is that, the military industry in Russia is working in 3 shifts, whereas the defense industry in Europe has not boosted its production. And they have to do that. If you talk to the defense industry, as I have done, they say that we don't have orders, although, everybody's pledging on increasing the defense expenditure and also sending arms and ammunition to Ukraine. So I was just thinking how to boost that and get that ammunition and equipment to Ukraine as fast as possible, because
wow.
The price goes up with every delay.
So I gotta say,
So let me just talk about the
regime change fanatic Christine Amanpour and NATO marionette Kaja Kallas fret about Ukraine's dearth of munitions and its massive battlefield losses. It was just CNN reporting just a few days ago, Ukraine's winning this war. And I came in here and I go, dude, CNN is reporting that Ukraine is winning this war. I'm like, and there's so much evidence to the contrary of that. Just the reporting is silly. I'm not cheering on Russia, but I am clowning this fucking reporting. It is the saddest reporting, just to encourage people to keep spending money on this thing that is never going to end. And at some point, you're going to realize it's not worth it too, just like I do and just like a lot of other people do. Anybody that is still waving a blue and yellow flag, we've been talking about that for years, man. Oh, you're waving around your blue and yellow flag? Oh, God. We stopped saying it even on the show, man, It just became redundant, finally, and that's good. Redundancy is good when you're talking about war. You want the idea of war to become a non-option for people, and you have to paint it as that. You have to show it to them, we're going to ridicule you and laugh at you, and we're going to laugh at your dead children on the battlefield until you fucking realize it's not worth getting clowned over and stop killing each other on that motherfucker. It's the only thing we can do is laugh at you. So we're going to do it. And we're going to ridicule you. So you're not heroes anymore. Now you are the people, and I'm talking to the soldiers out there. I'm talking to the commanders. I'm talking to the generals. I'm talking to the President of the United States, Vladimir Putin, Zelensky, everybody that's involved in this. It goes on for as long as you persist. And as long as you're the ones that are dying over it, I'm going to laugh at y'all. It's not my fucking fault. So, hey man, if China wants to try to stop this, I support China. Israel tried. France, I believe Italy tried. Oh, Zelensky wouldn't have it. well, fuck Zelensky, and let's get China in there since America can't do it. You know, China just proved their worth by bringing Saudi Arabia and Iran together. Now they're all doing business. China can do this. China can make things happen. Hey, Joe Biden, China got the job done. He got the job done, didn't they? Let's tweet that. That feels good. We're going to get the job done. Isn't that Joe Biden's new slogan? The jobby. I tweeted it, so at Nays Garden if you want to see that tweet. It's a good one. CNN's coverage, you know, Russia's war on Ukraine, all that whole narrative thing. It's wearing so thin. I think people are starting to get clued into it. So let me check one other news source here. Florida Republican says he filed pro-Confederate flag bill in error. Not reading that. It was in the paper yesterday, though. Bitcoin Breakout has put $28,000 Bitcoin in the crosshairs. That's from CoinDesk. Could we be seeing 28,000? Not if Ethereum stays this low at 1714. It's got to go up. You know, all the altcoins are just kind of going sideways right now. Rising wedge pattern, actually. Oh boy. Nope, there is a reverse head and shoulders on Matic. Could be a reverse head and shoulders across the board. It might be a good sign. Not a huge one, but enough for a little boost. Trump demands all January 6th Patriots be released immediately. Oh, wow. But what about your law and order? I thought you were the law and order president. Now you're going to go against your own laws and order, bro? Oh, come on. Wow. Dude. I'm not even reading that one either. I'm just going to put it in the archive. Done. Next. Fucking idiot. Senator Rick Scott calls for EPA action on Florida red tide algae. Yeah, where's the governor at? Oh, he's campaigning to be president of the United States. Yep, poor Florida. "36 people have been admitted to poison control centers in connection with high concentrations of red tide algae in the state of Florida." That sargassum is coming to Florida, bro. It's all hitting at once. We're gonna have that sargassum grass and the red tide. It's gonna kill all the aquatic life. But hey, you know, there ain't no climate change. This is nothing. Hey, it warms and it cools. It's Chinese hoax. Right? We're good. We're good. You're good. We're all good. Nothing. Nothing to worry about. Okay, you guys, listen, I'm going to end this show, but thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. It'll be this afternoon, maybe around 4 or 7 tonight-ish, or, you know, sometime in between there, whatever. Just turn on your notifications, and in the meantime, you want to hang out with me, I'm on Twitter at Nays Garden, and I will see you on Twitter at Nays Garden. That's where I will be. Check my feed. You'll see that's where I'm at.
Where's Nay? Who's this guy? No smoking anymore, just all bitching. SMH.
You're blocked. Hey man, I got a block at the end of the video. I made it good. I don't think I blocked anyone the whole time, but I did just block that guy, so bye-bye. Alright, I love the rest of you, and you guys take care. I hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, you guys take care. It was fun. It was over 2 hours.